Okay, people, we're doing a video on how to improve your credit score. I was out and went out to have some lunch, and the girl working behind the counter said she was trying to get her credit score up. So now, and you're like, well, how does he know how to increase credit scores? Okay, well, I was a loan officer for 2 years, and here's my loan officer's license. North Carolina, state of North Carolina. I was a loan officer for 2 years, and our finance teacher, she taught us a class on how to improve your credit score, which she's a genius. So 1-800-OPT-OUT, OPT-OUT, 1-800-OPT-OUT. That's gonna reduce or get rid of all the junk mail that's coming to your house and is dragging your credit score down. And you need to go to ftc.gov, that's the Federal Trade Commission, and get on the do not call list. That's the, I don't know if it's 1-800 do not call. You have to, that is where the telemarketers are not allowed to call you, and your credit score goes up when you do that. Okay, now you go to Wikipedia, you type in annual credit report. Type in credit report, excuse me. Go to Wikipedia, type in credit report, and you come down halfway on Wikipedia and it says My Free Annual Credit Report. Now that's the government's site. You click on that because there's numerous sites out there that about credit reports, okay? This is the government's, okay? Equifax, Experian, okay, the 3 different credit agencies. Alright, so you go to annual credit report, you go to Wikipedia, type in credit report, come on down, it'll say My Free Annual Credit Report somewhere in the middle of the definition there. You click on that, you go into that site, and it allows you to dispute any discrepancies. You'll read down through the whole thing. You go through the whole, you're allowed to do this once a year, okay? And at the end, when you finish the whole thing, you do your discrepancies. A friend of mine, some lady, for years was like, something got on his credit report about how it was his fault or something, that about some accident or something. He got on there and disputed it, and they took it off, and his credit report went up. So there's just an example right there. Anyways, you dispute any discrepancies, and at the end, you come down and you for free, you can print out your credit report. They're not going to give you a score, okay? But what that does is it prints out all your creditors, and it has a list of them. And that's, of course, what's on your credit report. Now, if you want to, I think it's $10 or $15, you pay that, and then they give you your credit score. And you can print that out or save it on your computer. Okay, those are the 3 things that you need to do, like, right now. Okay? Those 3 things. The 1-800 opt-out, the do not call list, looking up credit report definition and coming down to the middle of it and hitting the My Free Annual Credit Report. Now you need to pay your bills ahead of time, and that will increase your credit score. So these are the different things that you need to do. And that's about it. You do those things. Now let's talk about bills. Take your bills. Get all the dates. I call it stack and attack. That's what I call it. I did appraisals for years, and house appraisals. And I went to the mortgage company one day. This guy was running he was a mortgage broker or mortgage banker. He was a mortgage broker. Let's see, he sold his loans and other people bought them. And then they shelved them, or they sold them again. Anyways, long story short, I'm sitting there and he's looking at me and I'm like, what is that stack behind you? He goes, those are all my bills. I stack and attack. And he had all his bills stacked and attacked from when the bills were due, all like in order. Okay? By date. Which one was due next? He'd do a mortgage or whatever, and he'd pay all those bills off. He'd do another one. Okay. He was cool. Anyways, so stack and attack. Pay your bills on time. Now, if you do those things, your credit score is going to go up. Some of you people are out there with like a 625 or 650 or 560 or whatever, and they're like, we're not going to let you, we're not going to, you're trying to get a mortgage, and you're not, or you're trying to get more of a home that, and you're not getting what you want. Do these things, your credit score is probably going to go up to 750. As you get older, your credit score goes up to like 800. As you get older, your credit score goes up. Okay, don't quote me on that, but there was a couple questions in the class, and one of them was, how older people had higher credit scores. Let me clarify myself. And most of those people, their mortgages were paid off. They're sitting in a beautiful home. They didn't have a car payment. Your car payment, your mortgage, everything that you do, you make a payment on your computer, your payment on a phone if you financed it, all goes into the credit agencies. They're thrown into a computer and the scores piled on you. Okay, it's just beautiful out here in Cherry today. Now, I hope I've helped somebody here. I hope if you're looking for a home, Stephen Evangelist Realty, 704-458-1318. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina, and the surrounding areas. I've been as far as the mountains and the beach. So I also have a South Carolina broker's license. It's not active, but I can activate it. You want to buy a property in Myrtle Beach or somewhere, Lake Jocassee, Toxawani County. Which part of that's North Carolina, I believe. I have to check that. All right, Stephen Evangelist at carolina.rr.com. And you are going to increase your credit score, and things are going to do well for you. Okay, peace out.